passes. In midfield or defense areas, it is much simpler and more effective to connect the ball to midfielders or strikers in front of you than dribbling, so a breakthrough attempt itself is meaningless. However, even in midfield or defense areas, there are many breakthroughs while pretending to be to pressure or passing, so even if you try to change the direction you want to pass or kick or pass, it is a very effective breakthrough. However, preferably in the defense area, it is better not to break through unless it is clear. Even if inevitable, it is safer to go outward rather than toward the center. Back to the essence. And for the preceding reasons, breaking through on the side is the most effective and valid situation. And essentially the side area, more precisely the side area, needs to be beat in the side striker area so that the attack can be unraveled. Soccer is a game that wins only when you score a goal. No matter how high the ball possession is, you can't win if you don't score a goal. But to win, you have to break through a thick defensive wall. The thinnest defensive wall is right on the side, and it is theoretically and probabilistically most appropriate to break down the defensive wall, starting with a small crack on the side, so you have to break through in the side wing area. And if it gets blocked repeatedly, the side defender tries to break through even by playing a somewhat physical overlapping. Actually, there's a way to get a 2-to-1 pass to get in, but this video is about a 1-to-1 breakthrough, so let's focus on that. Things to consider when you break through 1v1. So what are some things to consider in a 1v1 situation? First of all, there is the posture of the opponent's defense, whether there is a defense to enter the cover behind the defense faced, and the space to run. First of all, if the opposing defense stands side by side, the defender can never follow the striker wherever he hits, whether it's right, left, or gearing, assuming that the defense and I have similar speeds. In particular, if the striker comes with speed, you can never follow the striker. Because first of all, the striker runs in the direction he was looking forward and the defender has to turn around and run, and the speed starts at 0, so the defender is absolutely at a disadvantage. But if you're not a beginner at soccer, there's hardly a defense standing like that. Then if you've played soccer even a little bit, as you can see now, you're standing in a half self position with one foot forward. The half position is literally a half position. If you dribble to your feet, the defender is dynamic again, so it's hard to catch up quickly. So there are defenders who fake that kind of step. However, the striker has an advantage under the assumption that the speed is similar. And I watched a video of Lee Seung-woo playing one-on-one on a YouTube channel, and I saw him dribble the ball in the direction of his feet in front of him,